Welcome everyone, it's Sandra Alexa here, and I am from Game Changer. Okay, Game Changer is a self-discovery book. It's a new model of relationships with more of an Aquarian energy. Okay, and we're moved from the codependency to becoming more of a whole being, which is what we're actually doing right now at a collective conscious level. Okay, so if you look below, you'll see my website. It's called My Personal Muse, and I'm a business and spiritual coach. I've written other books. Okay, there's a little bit of audio of what I do and the different services I have a lot of self-discovery tools, and I work one-on-one, and I'm going to start doing some classes online with Zoom. There are a lot of testimonials, and there's a photo album. There's also a whole section on spiritual tools, so you can go in and have a look. Now, when it comes to the book, Game Changer, if you go to the top, okay, right, it shows where you can order it. It comes in audio, ebook, hardcover, softcover, okay? Also, there is a trailer, a book trailer, so you can hear about it. And below in the Show Me, where the website, and my website is, there's also a press release on it. Okay, I have three Facebook pages. I have Game Changer, I have Muse, and I have my personal one, and now I have YouTube. And so I thank you for taking your time, and welcome. July, we have made it so far, and so we're on our last kind of run of 2021. Today I'm going to talk about the new moon that we have coming up on July 10th in Cancer. What I do want to talk about is, so this new moon, always with Cancer, it's quite emotional, and for whatever reason right now, we have a lot of things. We have Uranus doing some stuff, and I'm going to be doing another video on Venus and Mars. There's a lot of emotional expression right now, okay? And that's one thing. People sometimes can suppress their emotions, and they're being triggered, and the emotions are being expressed. So there's tears, there's anger, and what I always say is, like, there's a lot of jittery molecules out there, okay? And I do add a lot more to my video, I find, than what I post on my different Facebook pages, okay? I like to post it there because there's certain dates for everybody. Okay, so what's happening right now also is we finally got rid of the masks in some places, and there's a lot of trauma for what we've been through, okay? And there's a lot of uncertainty, okay? Let's put it that way. Anyway, I want to welcome you, and new moons, new beginnings, planting new seeds, new intentions. So let's look at a brighter picture, okay? And I'm all about reality. I'm very practical, I'm very pragmatic, but at the same time, I have a lot of faith, okay? And I have a lot of trust. I've been doing this for a lot of years, okay? And my own personal journey has been very interesting. Let's put it that way. So my question to you is, what do you want to manifest? New intentions, planting new seeds, based upon messages that you have received from the eclipse season we just finished, and from Mercury that was retrograde, because we kind of go within. Since Cancer is ruled by the moon, and that's what this new moon is about, okay, emotional comfort is important. So we can use our logic combined with the emotion for the intentions. But there's a lot of jittery molecules, okay? And be prepared for the next few months, okay, to be frenzied as the acceleration of the deconstruction of the old order You hear a lot of the new order, the old order, the reset. This has been going on since 2007 with Pluto, okay? And everything is collapsing, just like in Florida, okay, where that complex went down. So it's just collapsing like this, and it's flatlining type of thing. Basically, I talked about this years ago in what is really changing. What is it all about? Okay, since 2007, and I have other videos and I have other write-ups about it, is when Pluto moved into Capricorn, it said, because Capricorn is very hierarchical, okay? There's a boss, there's this, there's different layers. Well, I'm telling you right now, every societal structure is being deconstructed, just like that came down, that complex, okay, in Arizona. That starts with the political, the education, the healthcare, okay, our pharmaceutical, religious, okay, family structures, everything is being torn down. Why? Because of greed, corruption, dominance, control, okay? Everybody wants control. No, no, no. We're at a time where we are looking to become whole beings, aligning with the divine or source, and being able to find our purpose and give back to humanity. There's no more energy vampires or parasites or that type of thing. So it's a huge deconstruction that we're going through right now. It's actually very beautiful, okay? But we got to clean it up now. And there's going to be lots of disclosures. Okay, so the theme right now that's playing out this year and also in 22 is about freedom versus repression. And that's with this Uranus-Saturn square. The other theme that's playing out is we have a North Node in Gemini. So it's all about truth versus deception or lies. Who do you listen to? That is why it is imperative for you to take this time out and get connected and aligned with divine you as the world shifts and changes. Having trust and faith in the divine as we're energy beings. The soul moves over. We're just in this body. The soul moves over. The soul doesn't die, okay? And so it's getting connected with the divine or source. And it's having trust and faith in it. Your job right now is to take care of you and keep your frequency high. Good energy, have good vibrations, okay? And so welcome this beautiful, beautiful new sensitive moon at 16 degrees of Cancer on July 10th. New beginnings. The empathetic nature of Cancer during these challenging times is intuitively requesting that you take the time and embrace a deeper sense of self-love and self-care by going inward and going within and taking care of you. We physically nourish ourselves with food, exercise, etc., and we need to spiritually nourish ourselves, the emotional and intellectual self, and our soul. We are multi-dimensional energy beings, galactic citizens. The world is very chaotic right now with a lot of shocking disclosures and truth being revealed. A sign of the times. So you can be the observer and you can watch. However, use your powers of discernment, stay detached, be consciously competent, that's the key, in your decisions and choices, and have faith and trust in divine intervention. This lunation has us feeling very vulnerable, and it is an optimal time for you to use your imagination and start considering and visualizing your ideal future. New moons are auspicious times to plant seeds, our intentions. A huge part of the ascension process in our soul evolution is about embracing who we are in the moment. So the shifts and changes also are having everyone discern and getting clarity on your personal patterns in your lives, patterns that have been beneficial and those we're choosing to release. We have some amazing planetary energy weather in July as we have 4 planets retrograde. So Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, Neptune retrograde in Pisces, and Pluto in Capricorn. So moving within, creating stronger personal boundaries, and contemplating. As we engage in self-discovery work with the shifts of 2021, we're realizing how we have changed, just as others have also. Now it is time that you are more confident in your own skin. Have the courage to be authentic, transparent, and embrace your sovereignty. So it's about personal mastery. So on this new moon, you will want to consider, where in your life do you feel secure and supported? We know relationships have had major challenges like family, love relationships, couples, friendship, workplace. We have a fascinating evolution of the family unit, and it's going from biological, to kindred spirits, family of frequency, energetic families. And interesting, in the next video, I'm going to talk about the Mars and Venus, which is about relationships. So the big question will always remain your relationship with self. Know thyself, and to thyself be true, and your alignment with the non-physical or the spiritual world. The number 8, or the sideways 8, the sign of infinity, is about integrating the non-physical world with the physical world, aligning with the divine source God, which is where you will find peace and harmony. As I said, we're all dealing with patterns that we are clarifying and we're releasing. Now, these patterns have been around for a long time. So they're past life, they're ancestral, they're what were happening this lifetime, especially this past year of intensity. So when someone triggers you, when they trigger you, get upset, and when they trigger you, what that is it something to be thankful for? And it's like, oh my God, that's where your work is. Those are patterns. That's the shadow, ego, awakening, burn the dross. You're becoming more conscious. So incredible energies abound for embracing healing with this new moon in Cancer, which is all about feelings and emotions. Home, family, relationships, and we each have our own stories and our agendas. A part of the ascension process and soul evolution is about clearing out all the past cobwebs, which allows more energy for the now. You will notice once your personal relationship with self evolves, so you're embracing the masculine and feminine, releasing trauma, becoming whole, and acknowledging, honoring, and waking up to your worth, your value. You're able to now express your authenticity, sovereignty, and be transparent. Live in the truth, emotional honesty, and manifest. I always think about The Road Less Traveled. That's the book by Scott Peck. And the bottom line is, only you travel your route. So there's incredible opportunities and possibilities in which to gain insights, which can assist you in creating your new intentions. If you have your chart, your natal chart, where the sign Cancer is sitting in your chart, that's the house where this new moon is going to be shining. And so you're going to get new epiphanies, insights, ideas. The power in this new moon is we are now able to focus our intentions because we have clarity. Now that we are finding out certain things. Interesting. We all know, or we all knew, We just do or did not want to accept. And then one day we accept the inevitable and life goes on. That's what this new moon energy is all about. Validation of what is. And here at this time, this is what I have to say. We have a lot of struggle and hardship because we have our rose-colored glasses on, or our head in the sand. And it's about seeing a person for who they really are, as how you want them to be, seeing a situation for what it really is, as to what you want it to be. Okay, that's an old Buddhist saying. So it's about seeing reality. Okay, I know where you say this is red and white. Okay, I know if I get on 5 different scales, they might be 1 or 2 pounds. Okay, so there is some truths. Be pragmatic, and that's where the suffering comes from. If we don't do that, we suffer, and it's time to stop it. If you choose to. Those are our personal choices. Okay? That we knew. So it's what is, validation of what is. The most important message here is to be clear on your intentions and what really matters to you. Having clarity on what you want and what you're building, not just for today, the tangible, the physical, for long term, is what the universe wants to know. So many blessings and much love, and it's a great time to have a private session of reading, and I do those. Again, you can go to my website, and it tells you what I do. I do past life, what's happening now, what are the different transits for you, and I look at the different planetary shifts in your nodal axis position, which is like, what did I come here with, what are my gifts, and where am I going to go? It's like, what's the North Star? And again, what are some of the karmic things and lessons that I have learned and I can move on from? And the retrograde planets right now. So I want to thank you for taking your time, and I'd appreciate it, truly appreciate it, if you would like, if you would comment and subscribe. And if you do a comment, what I do is once a month I do a drawing, and I do a mini reading for somebody on Zoom. And I do hope you have your own personal copy or get it. The first chapter is all interactive exercises, and there's 8 different areas, and you have questions to answer. And I'm sure those of you that got this like a year ago, and if you were to redo it, because of all the changes externally and how they have affected you internally. And I just want to say, have faith and have trust. Okay? And this is basically a spiritual war against satanic evil and the light forces, okay, of source. And light always wins. Many blessings, and enjoy this wonderful new moon.